Hey guys, I hope you are doing well and welcome to another video for journaling. As you see from the background, I'm like in the so before I used to film in the salon and I changed it when I did like a little studio, but I thought like we can do something different today. Okay, as you see from the title, today we're going to do some vocabularies concerning like health and dieting. This way you can talk and express about your dieting things. So we're going to start with the word diet and how we say that in Darija. So for the word diet, we like actually use the French word and it's regime. Regime. The thing about Moroccans, we don't always respect the way things written because we hear things and we write it. So you might like see Moroccans write it like this, regime. Okay. In pronunciation, it's super easy. It's just like regime, regime. Okay, so let's assume you want to say I am on a diet. It's super easy. You say like I'm doing a diet. We don't say I'm on a diet. So that's like what I'm telling to my students when they are like directly with me. That literal translation would not work. I cannot say like an ala regime. Like it's not the literal meaning. It's going to sound super weird. So make sure not to do that. You would say, so if you are a man, you would see dair. If you are a female, you would see daira. Okay, so dair or daira, regime. Again, regime, you can write it as whatever you want. Okay, again, for the pronunciation, it's not really difficult. It's just like daira, regime, or if you are a male, you would see dair, regime. Okay, if you want to say, for example, someone gave you something like a piece of cake and you say, like, I just like started a diet, you would see yallah. So yallah is like I just, and it's just in the beginning of the sentence that mean like I just. Okay, yallah بديت واحد regime. Okay, so yallah بديت واحد regime, it means I just started a diet. So واحد over it doesn't mean one, it means a. So a diet. Okay. So yeah, we have here داير or دايرة regime. يلا بديت واحد الرجيم. Okay. So we are good with this. If you want to say in past tense, I was on a diet, you would say كنت داير if you are a man, كنت دايرة if you were a female, and then واحد الرجيم. Let's write in different way. Okay. Because you have to get used to it. كنت دايرة واحد الرجيم. That's give them, I used to do like a certain diet or I was on a diet. Okay, so we are good with the basic here. So now let's like, different diets depend on what you're trying to do. But let's assume you want to say like, for example, someone gave you tea, but you don't like, you cut off sugar because you are trying to not like drink added sugar. And especially Moroccans, they like, we always like drink tea with a lot of sugar in it, and you guys know that if you've been in Morocco. So we say like that, and that's like past tense. Let me write that. That is literally I cut off. But over here it's mean like I cut off something. That's sukar. And that's in past tense. That's sukar, if you're talking in past tense. But if you want to say like I am still like not drinking sugar or something like that, you would say qata if you are a male. If you are a female, you would say qata. Qata sukar. Okay, so sukar is sugar simply, but it's mean like, added sugar. So qata sukar or qata sukar. Okay, so let's assume you're not on a diet where you just like eat protein and proteins and and vegetables. Like you're not like eating carb, and you want to say like, okay, I cannot eat this bread or something because I don't eat it because I'm on a diet. So we already know like how to say like I am on a diet. You would say like ما كناكلش. So most of Moroccans like that didn't know a little bit French, or you know, like people my age, they all know what carb is, and we use the word carb. So ما كناكلش الكارب. What we do is just like we add the definite article L. So ما كناكلش الكارب. Okay. ما كناكلش الكارب. ما كناكلش الكارب. Or you can say ما كناكلش الخبز. That's like the mothers-in-law with you will hear that. Okay, so yeah, anyways, this is like easy to remember. Okay, now let's see for more vocabularies. So for some vocabularies as like calories, it's actually easy. We use the French one, les calories. So it's written just like the same, but we put like li, and that's like it makes it plural, les calories. You can write it as whatever you want, to be honest. We don't pronounce the S, okay? For the word like obese, so it's going to be like random things about like vocabulary concerning dieting and health. So obese is sumna, okay? And you don't want to say like anything about that, to be honest, in front of someone who's like obese. You can say like you are obese. But if you are talking about yourself and you say like I used to, or like I am still, you would say fear. So as you remember from like the previous like lessons about like I am hungry, we use fear to mean it's in me, I do have it. So fear sumna, and that's like I am. I don't know if anyone going to use this, but I just like put in here like content for everyone. So if you want to say like I used to, you would see like can't fear. Either if you are male or female, it's all good, okay? So can't fear sumna. So I used to be obese. Okay, so let's see. For example, you want to say, for example, I lost weight. I lost weight. Okay, we have a verb for it, so I'm going to use the past tense. دعافيت. 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 The opposite. What is the opposite? Do you have any idea? Let me know if you used to know this vocabulary, or it's like new vocabularies for you and you just took notes, and I am going to be happy because I taught you something. I gained weight, it means we have a verb for it, غلاد, but if like you conjugate it in past tense, it's going to be غلاديت. Okay, so دعافيت غلاديت. If you want to say I want to lose weight, let's write it. I want to lose weight. You would say بغيت نضعف. بغيت نضعف. Either you are male or female, that's going to be the same sentence. Okay? بغيت نضعف. If it's the opposite, if you want to gain weight, what is going to be? Are you good with conjugating? If not, there is like an offline course that teaches you how to conjugate verbs. So you can contact me for like the offline course. It's like really amazing, very structured. There is one for absolute beginner, followed by the grammar course, and it will take you literally from zero to become pre-intermediate to intermediate if you studied everything I gave you there. Because there is like a lot of content. I can't even count how many hours of videos, and those videos are not on YouTube. They are specifically for the students who took the offline course. So it's not on my social media and like if YouTube or something like that. It's not the same content, and it's very, very, very structured. Okay, so to say I want to gain weight, it's mean you would say like بغيت is I want, and then نغلاد is to gain weight. Okay, so you can say بغيت نضعف or بغيت نغلاد if it's the opposite. Okay, if you want to say like I talked with a nutritionist, so for the word like for nutritionist بالدارجة, like actually we use the French word, and I'm going to give you the Arabic word and the French word. So we use both of them. So in Arabic we see أخصائي ديال التغذية. Actually we use the pure Arabic word. The sentence you can like Google that, because Google Translation will give it to you. But like the version of it that can be like a little bit Darija in it is this one. أخصائي, أخصا, and then you pronounce the E by itself. ديال تغذية, but it can be like a female one, so you can say أخصائية, أخصا, and then like a pause E and then yeah, أخصائية ديال تغذية, and that's for a female, like if she's like a female. And then there is like the French one that you might hear. It's like pronounced almost the same. So it's nutritionist. Again, you can Google it to see like the right pronunciation of French, because I don't speak much French, but I do still like use the English word actually. I do like see a nutritionist myself, and I just call her nutritionist. Okay, so then if you are on a keto diet, you can see داير regime ديال keto. So we do not change the name of it, which is perfect. So that's just an example. If you want to select I am on this diet, you would select داير. If you are a female, you would add the A. دايرة regime ديال keto. Okay. If you are, for example, doing the intermediate fasting, whatever it's called in English, I'm going to write it in Darija. We call it صيام المتقطع. See, I'm putting it in blue over here. صيام is fasting. المتقطع, متقطع, and that's like the intermediate. Okay, صيام المتقطع. Okay, so I am going to make it just like a bigger picture over here. If you are still wanting me to make a longer video about like dieting, and you want me to give you like a structured one with the sentences and talking about this kind of topic, write it in the comment section. Let me know if you want like this kind of video so I can give you more. Of course, like a lot of people will need this, because you want to say like, okay, we can like have like some certain conversation about it, how to have a conversation about it. For example, like someone will say like, okay, you look great, for example, and you can say like, yeah, I lost like some weight, or like I gained some weight, or like you can say, for example, I was on a diet, or like, oh well, it's just this or just like that. So if you want like make another video that's like be in depth about like all of this kind of topic, things about that, definitely I can do it. Okay, so let me know. And by the way, do not forget that there is like an offline course, and the offline course is like amazing version. It's like lifetime access. It's a very structured lesson that like literally take you from zero, step by step, with the PDFs and pretty much everything. And you still have contact me. You still always can contact me through WhatsApp if you had a question, or if you want me to give you a feedback on like a certain audio or something like that. Definitely, you can always contact me. Again, you can like contact me the best way to contact me right now is through WhatsApp. This way I can like see about your liver and everything. And so yeah, like just contact me. One-on-one are available as well. And if you want to come to Morocco and experience the life over here, plus like the language, going places in Rabat and stuff like that, you can contact me. I do like offer that as well right now. And yes, see you soon, inshallah. And there is like online classes as well. So there's a lot of available options. And yeah, you just like need to start. So see you next time, sorry. And take care. Slama.